Hello, everyone. You're welcome to another episode on Real Flows Podcast with Kelechi and Dio. On today's episode, we'll be talking about how we migrated to the United States. How did we get here? Dio, you got the floor.
Hello, everybody. Like Kelechi mentioned, once again, my name is Dio, and thanks for joining Real Flows podcast. Very simple. I came in as a student. Like I mentioned in previous episode, I graduated from college, and the opportunity wasn't there back home, so I started looking for opportunities. And the opportunity that came was a college here in America, in Oklahoma, and the rest is history.
Nice. I mean, my story is similar to yours also. I came in as a student after I graduated from college, came into one of the schools in the United States, for a program. And after I finished that program, I was lucky to apply for a job with my certificate, and I got hired. And same thing, the rest is history, and we've been here, lawful um United States citizen,
Right.
and that's what it is. And today we're proud dual citizens. We got a Nigerian passport and we got an American passport, and life has been great so far.
Awesome, awesome. But there are other ways that people, you know, get to come to America or anywhere,
Absolutely.
the UK or Malaysia might be true, students. But I also know, the UFC heavyweight champion, Francis Ngannou, uh, his journey was, I mean, I thought I had a story, but when I read his story, man, it just made me have all the whole respect in the world for him. The man left Cameroon. I think he journeyed, I'm using the right word here, journeyed through the Sahara Desert, um, went all the way to the northern part of Africa, and then crossed the Atlantic Ocean into Spain, into France. And that was just like, I mean, just thinking about the days that he was walking in the trenches or just going through that Sahara Desert and trying to cross the Atlantic Ocean. Man, speaks volume. So there are other ways, that's not the way that I would encourage, anybody from Nigeria that's trying to come to the United States or go, into Europe or, just better themselves. But there are other ways that you can come in. There's the work visa, right? If you can get a job, if you have the technical skills, the technical know-how, and then you can have a job, especially like the Asian community do, especially in India, how they are able to get, I think it's a B1 visa or something, to come work in America. And there are other ways, right?
Yeah, yeah. You just touched based on it. A lot of people migrate, for different reasons, and they migrate to other countries through different processes. Like you said, some people they might be fleeing away from a war, and going
Right.
as asylum, or their country is no longer safe for them, and they go in as refugees, or they
True.
have some things going on. And like you said, the Francis Ngannou story, there's a lot of people. Personally, I have a friend right now that his story is quite a sad one. You know,
Wow.
um, sometime last year, his leg got amputated. One of his leg, he lost one of his legs. And how did
Whoa.
how did that happen? He had left Nigeria and went to one of the European countries, and he went through the road, try to go through the borders
Mm,
and all that. And somewhere along the line, I think he got caught in Belgium. And the police out there and the immigrations, they don't play.
mm,
So him and the other guys that got caught got tortured, you know,
wow.
and during the process, he got hit with a iron, right, a metal
Wow.
on his leg, you know, and not
Yeah.
knowing that it actually broke his bone. And
Mm,
for the fact that he didn't have no doctor, couldn't go to the hospital to go check it out, and the thing was just there, he was just in pain. but with time it felt the leg healed, but from Belgium, he was able to leave Belgium and crossed over, to another country out there in Europe. And before you know it, man, a couple of years later, that same leg started giving him issues. By the time the leg started swelling and all that, by the time he went to
Wow.
the hospital to check it out, he found out that that same leg where he got hit with a metal, he actually had a broken bone, and
Mm.
because it wasn't treated, got decayed and just got infected and messed his whole leg up. And there was nothing they could do at that point. And they told him, we got to cut it off,
Wow.
and he had no choice, and that's what he had to go through. And right
Wow.
now he's, you know, God's one leg right now, and that's to tell you the process and what people go through, just trying to make it out and try to go to other countries you know, um, where they believe there's opportunity for them out there. Sometimes it's crazy, and it's something some people don't know. Some people go through this journey trying to, because they are so desperate to get out,
Mm.
because they don't like the quality of life and what's going on in their country, and they just want to leave, and sometimes they don't even care if they die on that trip. They just want to just leave and get out, and that's what happened. They end up not even making it to the country. Some of them die on that trip, which is the very sad part about the whole thing. But that's what happens when you are determined and people just want to just leave. You're determined, you're frustrated with what's going on where you're at and where you're from, and you just want to leave. Immigrants go through a lot, and that's what a lot of people don't understand, because if you haven't been through that process, or you haven't heard stories of people that have actually been through that process, you wouldn't understand it, you know
True. And that's a good example that you used for your friend. I think even with him getting amputated, he's probably in my book one of the lucky ones, because don't quote me on this. I think more than 6,000 people die every year trying to cross the Atlantic Ocean from, I think, Morocco into Spain. So he lost his leg, but he's part of the lucky ones. And Francis Ngannou as well. He went through the same journey.
yeah.
Left because he was just frustrated and he wanted a better life. He wanted an opportunity, which he got. So
And
there's so many
fine,
reasons.
and Francis Ngannou's story, you could relate that to everything we've been talking about.
Right,
If he didn't make that move, if he stayed back in Cameroon, where he's originally from, he wouldn't be the world champion today, the heavyweight world champion in the UFC today. But he made that move, and even after leaving Cameroon and made his way down to France, and after staying in France, he had to make his way down to the United States. And bam, the opportunity was there for him. And look at him today,
right.
you
And
know?
I think I also want to go back to the why, right? Knowing
Right.
your why, the reason, the why you
That's what
left.
drives you. That's what
Yeah, that's
drives
what
you.
drives you. Yeah,
Always have your
absolutely.
why at the back of your mind. Why? Why did I
Yeah,
do this? Why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why am I into this?
yeah.
And that's it. Once you can remember that why, that's the I
Hmm.
mean, that's the fuel you need,
Right.
and that's it.
Because you're gonna pay the price. You're gonna
That
pay the price
Yep.
regardless.
Yep.
Everybody, we pay the price. We're still paying the price. Francis Ngannou paid the price.
Right. Absolutely. All right. Now I'm gonna wrap it up at this one right here, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.